Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and thanks for joining me. Today I wanted to take you over to my Lego car shelf in the Lego room so I can show you my Lego Speed Champions collection. As you can see, it takes up 3/4 of the entire car shelf. It's a very popular series and theme within the Lego catalog, and I am a big fan and can't wait to get into these cars with you. So these first models I'm going to show you are part of the original, I don't want to call them first series, but these first models that came out were 6 stud wide. When I say 6 stud wide, we'll look here at the Ferrari F40. You can count these rivets across the top right there, or what they call studs in Legos, and you can see it's 6. So all these here in the Speed Champions collection that came out in 2015 through I believe up to 2017 were all 6 stud wide. So here are some of the cars we're about to go over. So when these Speed Champion sets were first released in 2015, they cost $14.99, which is a really great price point for these sets. So that's why I started collecting them, because it allowed me to purchase Lego sets that weren't at an extremely high price. When these sets came out, in addition to the minifigures that came with them, they also came with some kind of accessory. In this case of the McLaren, I believe P1 or S02, I forgot which it is. It came with this engineer's drafting table and board. This Ferrari right here, as you can see, it comes with a little trophy cup that I attached to. So with these sets, the 6 stud wide went from 2015 to 2019. As you can see, there's a great variety of cars. You have a Ferrari, another Ferrari, the LaFerrari to be specific, and then the Ferrari F1 style racing car. There's Ford, Chevrolet Camaros, or excuse me, Chevy Corvette, Chevrolet Camaro, got Mustangs, Porsches, McLarens. So, and then the Bugatti Chiron, which is one of my favorite cars. This looks like the base model of the big Technic one, although this is black in the back and the Technic model is blue on blue. But still, a great little mini car right there. Okay, so here we are with the latest, or the redesign of the Lego Speed Champions, where they went to 8 brick wide cars. And these releases, which started in 2020, are just absolutely fantastic. Really took up the design and look to a whole other level. The first one I ever got was this red Ferrari F8 Tributo, which this is just one of my favorite models in general. Absolutely great set and piece, love it. And next to it is the Lamborghini Countach. I believe I'm saying that right. Or Countach. Has a kid of the 80s and 90s. I mentioned earlier video, Ferrari F40, Ferrari Testarossa, and a Lamborghini were just the coolest cars. Those posters were always being sold at the Scholastic Book Fair, and a lot of kids bought them. Another set that I'm really glad I got and liked and had no intention of getting at first was the Mercedes set, which included this Mercedes F1 style car, the AMG Petronas team for Team Mercedes and F Formula 1. Don't know that it's Lewis Hamilton behind the wheel. Shout out to anybody who watches Drive to Survive on Netflix. Just picked up that show and learned that name. Another great aspect about these new release of Speed Champions is they started incorporating famous or well-known cars. Here's the Aston Martin DB5 from James Bond. So, yep, you got Bond there in the car. That's one of my favorite models. I know I'm saying that with a lot of these, but truly just a lot of great sets and releases. And with the car movie theme, here you have the two Fast and Furious models, Dom's Charger and the Nissan Skyline GTR from Too Fast, Too Furious, I believe. An odd release for these Speed Champions is this dragster right here. It came with this Challenger, and yeah, I don't know why they decided to do a dragster, but they did. It kind of throws off a lot with the whole theme. Here we are at the Polybag Speed Champions. There's only 4 that have been released. If you watched my Target unboxing video, you know where I got this one. This was the McLaren Solus GT. That's where I picked that up. These 4 Polybags, these mini Speed Champion builds, all have bigger counterparts here. So here is the McLaren Solus GT, and you have the Lamborghini Huracan, which is right here. The Aston Martin Valkyrie and the McLaren Elva, those are over here towards the front of my shelf. So here's the Aston Martin Valkyrie, and there's the McLaren Elva. So with those Polybags, those, I cover this a lot, are small sets, sell for $4.99, which you can usually find at the checkout aisle or towards the end of an aisle there at Target or Walmart. Okay, so those are all my Speed Champion cars that I have. I started collecting this, as I said, back in 2015 and still collect them to this day, to include these new releases right here, which just came out in 2023. I have a total of 43 sets for Speed Champions. And once again, thanks for joining me. Be sure to like and subscribe, and hope to see you guys next time.